I have had dreams and I've had nightmares, but I have conquered my nightmares because of my dreams. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. HighLife Films.
And it's your lady, Tramika.
We're just leaving the HighLife HighLife Book Club, which is a group where we get together every day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon religiously. And we are currently reading The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. And when I tell you this thing read. Today, we just finished reading Chapter 4, Letting Go of Mediocrity and All That's Ordinary. You gotta let it go. It was a couple things in this chapter that really resonated with me. And he said something to the extent of, I've had dreams and I've had nightmares, but I have conquered my nightmares because of my dreams. If that ain't so prolific and profound, like you got to dream big. Yeah. You got to dream so big that when you have a nightmare or one of them bad dreams or a setback, it's not that bad because your dream just so overwhelmingly big and optimistic that some negativity won't throw you off. And he also said that on the previous page, on page 22, he says, adults are deteriorated children. When we were much younger, you understood how to live. Staring at the stars filled you with delight. Running in a park made you feel alive. Chasing butterflies flooded you with joy. You know, so it's just like, you know, when we were younger, we had all that imagination. And when I say that, I'm like, dang, we had all that imagination because we didn't have them bills. You feel me? Life wasn't life back then. No matter how bad it was, you didn't even know. You could have been in the poorest situations ever. You wouldn't even know it because your parents wouldn't even let you know that they were struggling. Or, you know what I mean? It was some times where we didn't really have it. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? When I got older, my brother explained to me, you know, how sometimes where we really didn't have it, but my mom made sure that we had to know. It was sometimes where, you know, we ate and she didn't eat. And that really like struck me because, you know, as kids, our imagination is like, oh, we own the world. We can do anything we want to do. Ain't nothing you gonna tell me what I can't do, except for my mama. She tell me what I can't do. But anybody else, my imagination is, there's no limit. But once you get older and then you start getting, you know, peer pressure, you know, the different environments that you're in, it kind of dwindles away that inner child. So I just implore that we all, what I got from the book is that, you know, you got to keep that inner child just lit up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go run outside in the rain. Sometimes you got to jump in puddles and kick, you know what I'm saying? You just got to do stuff that just sparks some creativity in you and keeps your imagination running wild. Yeah,
for sure. And, you know, as adults, like how you were just saying, we start to take life a little bit more seriously
too serious
than what we did when we were a child. Because as kids, like, we just free. You know, we gonna ask all the questions, even if it don't make sense, even if it's offensive. We gonna ask all the questions.
Why your head so big?
Like, why you smell like that?
Why you limp like that?
Right? And so, you know, kids' imaginations is just like amazing. And you have to embrace it as well. Like, this even goes to the point of just molding our kids, letting them be kids, you know, letting our kids be kids. One of the takeaways that really stood out to me as well was where he said, we only hear what we're ready to hear.
Huh? Oh.
All learners meet us exactly where we're at. And as we grow greater, we understand better. That right there, I'm talking about, was just like so on point. Because sometimes whenever someone tells you something or whenever you learn a certain thing, it doesn't hit you at that moment. But later on, when you hear it again, it's like, oh, okay, so now I understand. Like, now I get it. Right?
My dad used to say something. He said, keep having birthdays. You keep on having birthdays, you'll figure it out. So it's gonna hit, sooner or later you're gonna know what me and your mom going through. You're gonna know. I ain't even gotta tell you. Just keep having birthdays. Yes. One last thing he said was that education is the kindling of a flame. Self-education is, I believe, the only kind of education there is. I was like, damn, it's a lot of different types of education, you know, but when it all boils down into it, self-education really is the only education there is, because no matter if we go to school, we have to, you know, really be in tune with the teacher. Like, if the teacher teaches us something that for the day, if we're not in tune, we ain't finna self-educate ourselves on that. We ain't gonna do the work. We ain't gonna sit down there in the classroom and do the work. She give us the homework. We ain't gonna take it home and go do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, you know, just throw it to the wind. But once you find something that you're very interested in and it captures your attention, now you want to self-educate yourself a little bit more. Now you don't mind that homework. That homework ain't as bad as you thought it was. You even want to work on some extra credit. So I feel like, you know, from the time we were born to the time that we die, we're going to continue to educate yourself. As soon as you feel like you know it all, man, you might well go ahead and wrap it up. You out of here. You know, so I want to be, I want to be very curious, because, you know, like I say, once you think you know it all, it's like, what else is left in life? You know, so continue to self-educate, continue to read along with us, continue to join the book club with us. If you're not a member of the Higher Learning HighLife book club, I highly recommend you come join us. We're a private Facebook group, so you can join us on Facebook, where we engage with each other on a daily basis, drop some quotes in there, some great things to do, some actionable steps that we take after
Word of the day.
Word of the day. So yeah, join us every day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon. And with that being said, do something today that your future self will thank you for. And please don't forget to put some respect on your mind.
Hey.